Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Damo Illusion, back with another video. What's good, YouTube? How y'all doing today? In this video, I just want to talk about being a man and how getting your heart broken is a good thing. It makes you a better man. Like, I'm a Chargers fan. I've gotten my heart broken a whole lot of times by them, but I'm just joking around. But before I get into that, I want to thank everybody who's checked out the videos, everybody who subscribed, everybody who's commented, liked. I appreciate the love for real. We're going to keep this going. So, yeah, man, like on the real, getting your heart broken as a man, like it makes you a better man, because at the end of the day, excuse me, at the end of the day, like when you really think about it, life is about ups, life is about downs. It's not always going to be perfect. Not everything's going to go your way. So I think heartbreak is necessary for you to get to that next level, for you to be the man that you're supposed to be. You need to get your heart broken. And when I say get your heart broken, I'm not necessarily talking about by a woman per se. I mean, that can happen too, and that's a good thing to happen, but I'll get into that. But we're going to get our heart broken by family members, by our parents, by friends. You know, that some things might not go our way. You get your heart broken. Like, so when I say getting your heart broken, it don't necessarily have to be romantic, but I do believe getting your heart broken romantically is a good thing. And let me just break it down why. No story times. I'm going to save those for another time. But I just want to get a gist of when you believe the Disney fairy tale and maybe you don't have your father in your life. Maybe you didn't grow up with both parents and you just listening to what your mom telling you, or you just listening to what society, buy her flowers. You listening to the Disney fairy tale. You indoctrinated and you believe in all of those things. So you might go and you chase women and you simp and you fall in love and you do all of these things trying to prove yourself to a woman, and then she just takes your heart, chews it up and spits it out. Like, that's one of the worst feelings in the world. I know from experience. I was young, I was naive, but it's one of the best things that ever happened to me, because at the end of the day, that though getting your heart broken, getting hurt is very good. It's a good experience because there's a lot of lessons, there's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of game you could get out of getting your heart broken. Like they say sometimes, like you gotta get burnt by the fire, to know that it's hot. You understand what I'm saying? So like when you in a romantic relationship and you starting off and you got strong feelings for somebody, as a man, it makes you realize, damn, you really can't put your all into somebody else. You have to, not saying you can't love somebody else, but you should never put yourself in a situation that you love somebody more than you love yourself. You understand? That's a little preview on something I got coming soon. So yeah, but on the real, like getting your heart broken romantically, it might suck at the time. I know, like when it happened to me, the first time when it happened to me, it sucked. It hurt. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you a man, don't get your heart broken. Nah, bro, it's part of life. It's part. Like there's lies that you've been told by all types of people, by music, by TV, by your parents, by your friends. There's all these lies and all these things that you believe a real relationship supposed to be. And then when you go out there in the real world and you deal with people and you got your feelings and your emotions and all of and time invested into people, and then when they don't live up to your expectation or it doesn't pan out the way you believe it should, it hurts. It hurts. But that's a good hurt. That's a good feeling. That's a good thing to go through that pain. Because when you feel that pain, right then and there, you're going to know you don't want to feel that pain again. So I really think romantically getting your heart broken is important. And the quicker you do it as a young man, the better. Like I believe that I'm happy when I got my heart broken. I was young when it happened, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I couldn't imagine being in my 30s and not having gotten my heart broken and still believing the things that I believed when I was 15. Like, I don't even know, like, and there's a lot of people that they don't put themselves out there, or their focus isn't a relationship or any of that when they're young. So they don't find out until later on in life. And sometimes they get married, sometimes they have kids, they do all of these things, and then boom, they get their heart broken. And it's like, now you starting from scratch, but now you have all of this other stuff that's compiled that you got from the relationship, all this extra baggage, all this stuff that you got to carry on for the rest of your life because you didn't get it young, you didn't get that heartbreak young. So I just want to say to any of the young fellas listening out there, like, if you got your heart broken, or if you right now, maybe your heart is going through that heartbreak, you going through that, like, stay tough, stay positive, and keep your head up, and just know that there's always going to be another woman, there's always going to be another situation, there's always going to be more love, and there's always going to be a better relationship for you, as long as you take care of yourself and you love yourself and you put yourself first, and you know, go in the right direction for your life. So yeah, I just wanted to say that when it comes to the romantic love, but and the romantic heartbreak, but also your friends is gonna break your heart. You know, I got betrayed when I was, you know, in my early 20s. I got betrayed by people that I consider friends. I got betrayed by family, you know, and those heartbreaks, they sting, they hurt, because you look in the mirror and you wonder, yo, what's wrong with me? Why did this person betray me? Why, like, everything that I believe to be true, like, it really changes your perspective. It really, like, the world that you live in, the life that you live, it becomes a lie when somebody betrays you and they break your heart that way. It makes you question everything, but you question yourself the most, you understand? So I know how that feels, and the lessons that I got from that in those situations is that, yo, people aren't perfect. People are people. People are gonna hurt you, but that's a blessing. Those people that hurt you is a blessing in disguise, because you learn from those lessons. You learn from that situation, and now you could move forward into the next friendship, into the next relationship, and just understand that, look, people aren't always gonna be loyal, and sometimes people got agendas. You know, so I think that getting your heart broken in that sense of having friends and thinking you know who they are and thinking you know who you are, and then that just changes your whole world. Like, everything just gets flipped upside down. Like, people change too. That's the thing. Like, maybe those people you was cool with when you was in high school or middle school, whatever, when you grow older, you just grow apart. Like, that's part of life. So, like, that heartbreak is natural. So we covered romantic heartbreak and we covered the friendship heartbreak. But I just want to say, all in all, like, getting your heart broken as a man is necessary. And it's inevitable. I damn near think it's inevitable, unless you're gonna live in a cardboard box and under a bridge and you ain't gonna deal with people. When you deal with people, you're gonna get hurt. That's just part of life. But don't ever stay stuck in a rut, and don't ever put yourself in a spot where you don't want to deal with people. Like, deal with people, but always take the lessons. And when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. If they show you they know good for you, believe them. Because sometimes there's situations that, yeah, somebody could change, but then there's other situations that I know from firsthand experience that, damn, this person treating me like trash. Damn, this person don't respect me. And I just keep going back, or I just keep dealing with it. But nah, you got to be a man and realize when somebody don't respect you, then you got to just keep that pushing. And you got to charge that to the game, like, on the real. So, yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was just, a quick one about heartbreak. And like I said, to the young fellas that's dealing with it, It's a beautiful thing. Don't take it like it's this thing that, oh my God, it's the end of the world. I know I did when I was younger. I didn't know any better. And I took years out of my life just being heartbroken and being miserable and being in this space where I wasn't abundant. I was living in this scarcity. So when you heartbroken, you're going to think that this is the only situation. These are the only people. This is the only. But nah, there's a lot of situations. There's a lot more women. There's a lot more friends. There's a lot more life to live. You understand? As long as you stay positive and you got love and you got self-respect for yourself. So if you're going through that heartbreak right now, young fella, don't let it bother you. Feel those emotions. Internalize it. Go through it. I'm not saying ignore it. Go through it and feel that. But take all of the lessons. Take every situation and all the red flags, everything. Like analyze the whole thing so you could become a better man. You know, so with that, that's the video. It's Damo Illusion. I'll come to conclusion. Like the video, subscribe, do what y'all gotta do. Peace.